Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing a game called Wanderstop, which came out earlier this year actually, and I remember seeing this on one of the award shows that happened probably at the tail end of last year, so maybe at the Game Awards or something. I don't recall, but I remember seeing the trailer and was very interested in what this game was about. And again, thank you, fellow traveler, for access to playing this game during the month of May for part of LudoNarraCon, which was featured on Steam. And if I seem tired, it is because I am. I had a really long weekend. It's very long, very draining, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be diving into this game with all of you as a video and not on stream proper because, again, there's not enough time in the day to do all the streaming things. So how do I... Oh, wait, is my mouse not showing? Okay, y'all. It said you may, like, using gamepad is best option. I'm like, okay. Controls? Oh, Lord. So we can use a mouse. Wait, these are all sounds. That's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's like tripping me out that I can't see my mouse on the screen though. It's kind of making me a little scared of what's to come. Okay. Master volume. Yeah, we'll keep that for now because there doesn't seem to be any dialogue, so that's okay. Let's see. Brightness just a little higher. My PC's doing fine with the quality right now, so we should be okay. Dialogue speak, yeah. Yeah, we'll take subtitles. Okay. All right. So this game, from what I recall from the Steam store page description, it is about you run a tea shop and it's about change and making tea, and it looks to be like a really cozy life sim, so I'm very excited to dive in. So let's give it a go. I also do have ice cream, so you might see me snacking on some ice cream in between things here.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.
Oh, there is dialogue. I did not realize that.
Fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years.
Oh, damn.
Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what
Was this like contest fighting?
Life to.
Or like...
Finally. I'm here. I made it. I can...
Oh? Oh.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow...
Oh shit.
Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again.
I was not expecting it to be this deep.
This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters.
Master Winters,
she was an
ready.
unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes.
Where does the tea
I'll do
making
whatever
come
she demands of me. And when
I'm just asking a very curious question.
It will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Wanderstop. I wonder if like we're gonna go find this master and she'd be like, make us tea. Make tea. And then that's how the story does the things, you know? Heh, feels good. It's refreshing again to have something to chase again. Oh, this music's kind of a bop. Now I need to know if this is on Spotify. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Ooh. Let's rest. Let's rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lose those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? So she's dragging the sword. Oh, is the sword becoming too heavy for her? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Gah, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried the sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? Oh, I feel like this is part of her journey. Like, maybe at the end of the story, she'll be able to pick her sword back up or something. I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I can find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... Ugh, hang on. Alright, we're gonna rest a moment again. Just for a second. Just a moment, and then back to it. Gathering my energy, I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Ugh. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. And sleepy time? Sleepy time. Sleepy time. That was me earlier. I took a fat nap. Didn't set a single alarm. It was so nice. Oh, we're on a bench. Hello. Oh. Hello. Who are you? A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. I should go. Ugh. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? will be nice. Also, I live for this bassoon line. I'm so here for this bassoon. I'm so here for it. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. I'm so sorry. Bassoons just have such like a good tone and color to them because they're a double reed instrument and there's not many double reed instruments. So it just has like this very nice tone to it. It's not as like, not to say an oboe sounds very nasally, but it sounds more warm than an oboe, especially in the upper register of a bassoon. So, love it. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! We have to go back and get my sword! Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. Oh, very nice of him. Very nice of him. Also, I love how the little icons next to the names are like, I think an item associated with that character. So like Alta has the sword, and when we flip back to Boro, you're gonna see the scissors, which I think is maybe for cutting tea leaves. I think that's a really nice touch. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of a sword should be. May I ask what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea. Can we also spill the tea, sir? I like doing that as well. The making of tea. It is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Boro, I love you. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, this is true, or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. I feel like we have no choice, but we have to go make tea. I am curious, like, what would happen if, like, you could leave. I like our outfit. Hello, welcome. Use WAS to move and use the mouse to move the camera. Just exploring. Hold shift to run, use alt to toggle running on and off. Is that alt? No, that's not alt. That's control. Okay, so you can toggle or either hold to run. That's nice. I'm sorry. I thought this was like a stanchion thing where you put like a prisoner. Clearly like maybe like a map making system, perhaps? So we could go to the forest. We could go back to the forest. Wait. Wait, I can take things? Yes. To open a pocket, press 1, 2, 3, or 4. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list. The center item will be what be selected. Once confirmed, press again to take out the item. Sorry, I'm just casually finding mushrooms, like, as I'm exploring around. This is pretty great. I do love the visual style. Not Chimkins! What are you? Y'all look angry. Plufflin! A Pluffin! Oh my goodness. Wait, I can pet? Wow. Little precious. Pluffins, my beloved. Okay, this is where we can probably get water to make tea. And here's our sword. Can we interact with it? We cannot interact with it. Okay. Let's continue looking around real quick. So we were sitting up there. There's actually multiple places where we can gather water. I wonder if they're like all like different temperatures of water, like maybe like different pH balances or stuff. Oh, so it looks like we can enter the woods in multiple locations. So I wonder if we're gonna be able to do that at some point. Not necessarily to like say like, okay, bye, we're leaving, bye. But like to go gather supplies for Boro to make tea. Because I wonder if there'll be like maybe like a fighting element involved. Like this is the actual training we'll go through type of thing, you know? I thought these were swings. Not gonna lie, I thought I could swing from these. Swing like these from a chandelier. I do like these though, those are really cute. Don't mind me trying to get a lay of the land. This game is just so pretty. More mushrooms. I will take these. Honestly, Bora might already had a quest. Like, okay, like, go find me mushrooms. I want to make mushroom tea. And then we're going to be like, I already got them because I was nosy and wanted to look around at everything. Thank you, bye. Oh, we could sit. Oh. Not me taking screenshots for the thumbnails. Nice. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Okay, another place where we can grab water. Ooh, we can actually go in the water. That's nice. That's fun. This looks like a fantastical weeping willow tree. Our beloved. Ooh, some sort of altar. Okay, I think I looked around enough to feel pretty comfortable with the lay of the land. There's just so much here, and I love it. It's got some Weather Channel music going on. And that's not a slight to the Weather Channel. I love the Weather Channel music. Here's our 7-day outlook. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I'm understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold space to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Ooh, okay, that's fun. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you'll find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather tea leaves that are grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So it shows up down below. My camera's just slightly covering it. So it says tea leaf basket and then partially full. So you see the partially full part, but not what exactly I'm holding. Alright, so that's full. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. Okay, that's exactly what I was planning on doing. You set the tea leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help in some way. For right now, though, all we need is the watering can. It looks like a frog. It's a very cute watering can. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press Q. I'm really curious about this whole thing. It's really cute. Oh. Oh, it's got a little timer. That's cool. Okay. Oh, the bushes are gone. Okay. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. Well, I hope we're planting plants. That's kind of the purpose of planting. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern in the garden. But miss, we can grow that simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine the grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Oh god, I have to remember this shit. Y'all, we might be a little screwed. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Or simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Ooh. That's fun. Finish making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed it earlier. Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. That's a fantastic website to find computer parts, by the way. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Okay, so how do I... Oh wait, so it seems that each type of tool has its own pocket thing that you can grab stuff from. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Alright, watering can is full. Hello, miss. How goes the watering of the plant egg? Oh. I forgot I need to go water the plant egg. Oopsies. Oh. You're happy. Why is it glowing? Does it have things? Does it have little fireflies in there? Oh, he did a little spin! Aha, you successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what's called a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can use small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, well, I already watered it. No, don't plant that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, we kind of planted another blue fern that I didn't want to plant. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move on to the next step. Is this gonna be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in the book in our library. I will point it to you later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Medium or large hybrids? Foxtail agave? Large hybrids. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we'll instead use a triangular pattern. You don't have to rescue any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is entirely a new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did with the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. Okay, so 1 is seeds. I made the triangle, why is it not working? Did I do this wrong, chat? I don't know. I have so many dupe mushrooms. Did I fuck this up somehow? Or do I need to water? Oh, I need to water it again. Oh, wait, no. Give me my seeds. Oh, wait, no, give that back to me. Sir, it's not working. How's the fruit hunt going? Remember how to make the fruit? Seeing plants from a seed. I have to reuse any of the plants we used to make the small hybrid. Produces an egg, water the egg. Yeah, sir, we're kind of having an issue here about that. Okay, can I? Oh, there is no way to, like, go back to a prior save. Oh, so I might have just fucked this up. Fruit hunt is going terrible. Okay, I wonder, could we salvage this by, like... by doing something else? Oh! There we go. I don't know why that worked. Cool. That's a really cool looking plant, though. I did it. I made fruit. It took us like too long to figure out how to do that, but it's fine. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I'll tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. Can we have, like, a book to discover things? Oh, I love doing that. Fish Tycoon was my jam. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits of each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It's a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are not done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. F for field guide. Ooh, okay. Oh, and they all have names. Oh, so it shows us the ones that we have made so far. And then ones we have not. I wonder if I could dig that up. That was not there before. Taking these tea balls, thank you. Oh, he's in here. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Huh, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If it is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me a joke, why not? Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner at a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to get kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe. Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space, and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Boro, you sweet, precious bean, I love you. Why? Well, Boro's attempting a more organic feeling of the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? Librarian and farmer eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there's no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them review their masks, and they are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then, the sign removes a mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. Oh, we do love a dessert menu. Speaking of, I'm going to eat some of my melting ice cream. I have, for those wondering, I have triple chocolate fudge cookie. Haagen-Dazs. They both order dessert. One asked for custard, and the other asked for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to, a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, that one was clever. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. The other one says, no thanks, I'll hear it. It really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I am laughing. Ha ha, ha 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 ha. Indeed, even though you're not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Ooh. Okay, I'm kind of here for this. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They'll also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down for you in your field guide as well. First, climb the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you like. Give it a shot and I'll move on to the next step when you're done. Okay, next is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Nice. Steaming hot water. Doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Brewer's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine your own? Keep giving me the instructions. I'm more than happy to. Next, you'll rotate the ladder to the right until you reach the valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water into the infuser. Just like that, the water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of an item within your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge, or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This, of course, is where you'll be placing the tea ball and a chip into the machine. Okay, so we need to have an item. And then... well done. The water will be only changing color once you have added your tea ball. One more valve to kick and we'll move on to our final step. Finished tea has been transferred into our final orb, the pyramid. Pyramid. Next up will be get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. And pull the rope you see here to pour the tea into the cup. That's it, you will be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Okay, but the teacup. Chip tea. I need one of the steps. Where do I get... actually, no. Okay, but I want a teacup. Oh. Okay. Is it not full? Is this the tea you have made? Yep, here it is. Splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Bora was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Why does it sound like a phone was ringing there for a second? Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It is actually very pretty. It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival. So I expected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there's a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it's possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would just give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No. Stop right there. In the name of the law. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't even begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how hard I had everything and let it swept it away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Oh, she's projecting hard. She's projecting very hard right now. Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? She's gonna try to pick up the sword and she can't. Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And we run away into the woods, yay! And we're probably gonna find our way back here, yay! We're definitely gonna end up back here, aren't we? No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I needed. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I can find him just so I can... Just so I can show him how strong. And pass out. And nap time. Yep, nap time. Like me earlier. Back on the bench. Girl, maybe take this as a sign. Maybe you need to fucking rest. There you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Oh, she looks so sad. Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Huh, yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? This is reminding me of Zuko's transformation in Avatar: The Last Airbender, where he was going through that shift of thought pattern, where he was not necessarily letting go of his anger in his past, if I remember correctly, but he was starting to undo those thought patterns of like how he viewed the world and like his anger and resentment and all of that thought logic. And he got very sick because of it, because his body, and I guess like maybe it was also maybe mental as well, or maybe it was like a physical or like symbolism through the storytelling perspective of him going through this transformation, or the metamorphosis, I think Uncle Iroh called it. And when he came out on the other side of it, like he was kind of like almost like this new person in a way. So I wonder if like this is what's happening to Alta, like her losing those fights is what triggered like her body and her mind, even because our mind is very powerful, to kind of like step back and kind of reevaluate, even though like she mentally is like telling herself like, no, I can't step back from this, but her body is like telling like, maybe this is enough, maybe we shouldn't be doing this anymore. It is a mystery. I'm completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits. Yes, you'll fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. Oh, that's funny. But it's obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. I'm looking at the camera because Wanderstop is the name of the game. Name of this tea shop, right? I think it's supposed to like be like that double meaning of like letting your mind wander and like sometimes like just letting you stop yourself from thinking of something and like get your mind off of it. That sounds unproductive, but sometimes we just need to rest and not think of things and not do things. Sometimes we just need to stop and chill. Extremely, now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. Yeah, because like it's kind of like almost like burnout. Like you need days where like this productiveness is just like not being productive, like relaxing, playing games, not necessarily like doing chores, but like if chores is like your method of self-care, then sure, but just being and not doing. But if I could find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may help let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. Might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. And away he goes again, back to the tea shop. Not sure if y'all heard the car honking outside. God, this music is so good. Like, it's such a different vibe than what it was before, too. Like, this feels a lot more somber. Because I think it's to kind of represent, like, she is starting to understand a little bit of, like, what she is doing is going to have grave consequences if she doesn't change what she is doing. Can I pick this? Thank you. What's up here? Ooh. I didn't get to explore everything. Honestly, I love it here. It's so pretty. What is this plant? What are you? You're very pretty. There is a bench. I'm going to sit down at it so I can get some more screenshots. Just look how pretty this is. Game pretty. Game very pretty. Okay, let's go talk to our mans. Go talk to Mr. Mans. The music of coming inside is so jarring. So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course. The very split second you are well enough. Besides. I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. That is true. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Okay. It's like markings there. Interesting. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But did not tell you much about the other tools. These are quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping away any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. Oh, so that's the leaf pile we saw before. Okay. If you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing, perhaps we'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking of that? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? I will add to your field guide. Hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little train moving on the rails? This is our dishwasher. Oh, that's cool. When a cup is dirty, you will be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. That's so cool. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly clean. Oh, that's cool. Tradition, the rail, train, and waterfall dishwasher system ends in the olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, but it's a lie. Yes, it actually is making sense. Very good, I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. If you're to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come for you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask me for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if the apron looks part on you. Oh, she has a rose tattoo! Oh, I love her. With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. This isn't any way true and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, by thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Where are we going, sir? Where are we going, sir? Where are we going, sir? It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Oh, is he trying to... Are we taking us somewhere that's a little bit, you know, more secure? Not out in the open? We could get mail. I'll have to see what the achievements are. Because I kind of want to achievement hunt this. I wish I could slow walk. That's like the one thing. Like, I wish I could have like a slow walk, the fast-paced walk, and then like running. It really doesn't feel heavy. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Or you don't know how important that sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fights seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. Threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick the only thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked one only thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make the sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. Going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I could see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. You are ready to having an entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of the shop. There's a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go! Awkward exchanges of glances. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Oh my god, we're doing the thing! Okay, great. Good for us. She's saying that sarcastically. Good for us indeed. What? Hey, Boro, you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Ah, you depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are have a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once they've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to be making more new plants if you're needing new resources, yes? More new plants, children, to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I'm not sure how the pollen things works, but I'll figure it out. Good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Okay. Tip for using your inventory. You can swap any item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory directly. No new stash to the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button press to either toggle on or off or press and hold. Oh, okay. Well, I have been playing this game for about an hour with y'all, so I think that's where we're gonna put it down for the time being. But I appreciate you all hanging out in this video to check out Wanderstop with me. I definitely intend on playing more of it. I don't know if I'll record any future gameplay of me playing it, but you'll certainly know if you're subscribed to the YouTube, or also if you're in the Discord as well. You'll get updates for when new videos like this get released. And if there is any other games you would like me to see, you can always check out my Rank 1 profile, see what I have played, and suggest new games for me to play or upcoming games as well. And with that, I will see you all in the future. My name is Aaron Gray, Queer by Twitch streamer, signing off.